Hi, I'm Rob. In this video we'll examine the making of The Proud Heart, a Muvizu animated story. We'll be detailing the storyline, the sets, the lighting, the camera work, and more. Here we have the Muvizu editor plus the camera view plus the timetable view.
Thanks for coming.
We're working with 3 cameras.
It's all about Bill Ferris.
I haven't seen him since we left.
First one shoots over the living room desk.
Until yesterday.
Cut.
He came into my
Next
office
one is
and
a
wanted
close-up
to meet
of the
with me.
2 characters.
I have to fill you in about some details so you'll understand the predicament Ferris has presented to me. He came to me
Cut.
yesterday saying he was down
And
on
this
his
one
luck
in the
just
kitchen
before
is shooting past 2
he started
walls
planning
and a
an
narrow
event
hallway.
for me that could benefit
You don't hear it
both
on
of
this
us.
video,
You might first check
but
for
when
him
Ben
at the bar.
stands
That's helpful, Ben. Tell
in
me
the scene coming
more
up,
information. I might need
it's
it.
his cell phone ringing.
If he tries to
There he
negotiate
goes.
with you, then let it happen. Go ahead. I give you that authority.
It's Heather.
Oh, that's
She
Heather.
insists on
I'm
coming over. Ben can't talk her out of it.
on a
The scene is
project.
rather
I think
too
you're friends
sudden.
with them right now.
Ben comes back
We
to
got some
Alex,
news.
announces
I'd
that he
demand you
needs
anytime.
for them
No
to
place
move to a
in the
more
business
private
we can
location
talk.
to finish their conversation. This is a detail of the Ben's apartment set. The environment settings. We have 8 point lights in this set, most of which are not being used for this scene. The one spotlight is for the floor lamp that sits between the 2 characters. There is the one camera in the kitchen and a point light for that camera to light the first wall that it shoots past when it's shooting through the hallway and onto our characters. That's it there. That's the over the desk camera. That's an example of the point lights. The next scene is at the train yard. As I said, Ben wants to move to a more private location for them to talk, and here it is at the train yard.
Having promised him that
We're in a Muvizu editor. We also have the camera view and the timeline view.
That's a reasonable
Ben
figure
tells
for me.
Alex he'll pay him to deal with Fraser. Alex wants Ben to talk to the authorities, but Ben is not interested in that. The train passes on another track as they speak.
I shouldn't have brought you here, Alex.
Here are the 3 camera views.
Okay, Ben, that's a great deal of money. I agree. I'll do it.
The front camera is for the conversation. The back camera highlights isolation. And then there's the overhead view, which also highlights isolation and shows where they are.
You're right, Ben. I'll
Obviously, it's nighttime.
Put this problem to rest once and for all. Ben, if I return without a deal, well, I want you to promise that you'll go to the authorities.
The environment settings. And there are 3 cameras, as we just said. The front view, which catches most of the conversation. Behind the character's view, which is oriented to kind of highlight isolation. And then the overhead view also shows a bit of isolation, but also verifies they are at a train yard. The spotlights are mostly for the light fixtures. However, there are 2 spotlights facing the characters, which are keyframed and give us the passing train effect. This is the directional light. There we go. This is the directional light. Brightness set at 2.8%. The next scene is the mansion. 2 days later, we're at the mansion of Heather's parents. We'll check out the fountain effect. The fountain effect was designed by another Muvizu animator, and I'm just using it in my scene here. The environment settings for the mansion view. There's no real action here. This is just an introductory kind of scene. The next scene is after dinner. Now we are inside the Kraus mansion.
Where's Heather?
Heather's not in this scene.
She's upstairs
Ben is
in her
relaxing
room.
with his in-laws.
Some old photographs.
Heather's
Yes.
mother is reading
She
the
doesn't
evening
come
paper and
home till
announces
after
there's been a murder.
Ah, how awful.
The murder is at the hotel where Alex is to
I
meet
see you're
Fraser.
reading about that horrible murder in town, dear.
Turns out the
And one of
suspect's
my
name is
attorneys has an
Watterson,
office
and
right
Ben
next
starts
door
to
that
lose it.
hotel.
Hotel?
Yes, the one on 23rd Street. What a thing to be happening right downtown.
What happened?
This is the set view. At the end of that scene, Ben practically runs out of the house with a brief excuse. Here's the environment settings. And the 3 spotlights that illuminate this scene. And the 2 cameras that we cut between for the conversation.